Hi guys, what's up? I haven't seen you guys in a minute, but I'm back with another video. And in this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to do an invisible ponytail with the detachable bangs that I showed you in a previous video. If you have not seen that video, I will post it at the end of the video, so you can click the link to watch that one as well. This video is going to be, like I said, an invisible ponytail and the detachable bangs. Right now I'm just blowing my hair, flat ironing it, and now I'm gonna put it up into a ponytail so that we can start this process. So of course you're gonna need rubber bands. I'm gonna get my ponytail as close to the front as I would like. You don't want your bang to look too long from the side, so you want to put it like directly at the top of your head. I'm using Sebastian Shaper. I also love this spray. It doesn't make your hair really hard. That is Salon Sweet's Black Edge Control. I suffer from minor alopecia, so I'm going to use black, but I also use black on my clients who don't have alopecia. Um, it seems to hold a lot better, and it does not turn white, and it's longer lasting. So I'm going to use the Black Edge Control. So for the detachable bangs, you're also going to need the black wrapping strips. Um, I'm also going to use them to hold down my edges while I do the detachable bang. So first you're going to gel down where you're going to place your black wrapping strip so that it's a barrier between your hair and the bundles. So this is just to secure the wrapping strip in place. So then you spray a little bit of Got2Be Freeze. You blow dry it a little bit. It's going to get tacky. Then you're going to place the wrapping strip on. You're going to measure it, and then you're going to cut it, and you're going to place it, and then you're going to blow dry it in place. So you want to make sure it's stuck, so you go ahead and you just put your blow dryer. It doesn't have to be too hot. Now for the bangs, you guys, I have showed you guys this before. You want to be able to take your bang off, and when you take it off, it's gonna still have all of your pieces attached to it. You're gonna glue your pieces on. You're gonna measure from side to side, cut, and then place your first strip of hair right at the beginning of the bang. You want to also make sure that you curve the ends of your bang. If you wanted to frame your face, you're going to make sure that you curve the ends of your bang. So there you go with a little more glue. Then you spray the free spray. I just really use the free spray to make the glue dry a little faster. And for it to stick better. So that's why I use the two. Then you blow dry, and then you're going to keep on until you get to a little bit before the top. From the boys over here, we measure success for how many people successful next to you. Here we say you broke if everybody is broke except for you. Bounce. Ain't nothing to it. Real one. Ain't nothing to it. Bounce. You are not putting any of the glue directly on your hair. You're only putting it on the wrapping strip. And please make sure you curve the ends of it. That's what's going to help you camouflage as well. You don't want the tracks to show. So by you turning it upward, it's going to help them cover the tracks below. Okay, so now you can see I'm getting closer to the top. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut the corners off of your wrapping strip because you want the tracks to get smaller and smaller and smaller as you get to the top. But you're still going to keep on curving the ends of the track so that you can camouflage the tracks underneath. So your tracks are just going to get smaller, but you're going to do the same process. So you cut those corners off and you continue to put the pieces all the way to the top of the wrapping strip. So that was my last track. So now you're just gonna blow dry it. You want to make sure it's secure. You want to make sure it's dry in place or as secure as you need it to be so that you go ahead and do the next step. So I'm just spraying the shaper so that I can get the hair out of the way. I don't want to get hair wrapped up into my braids that I'm about to do. So I want to make sure all the hair is out the way, and then I want to pin the bang up. So what you're gonna do now is just add. This is up to you guys, but if you are unsure, you can add two pins just underneath of your rubber band so that you can secure your bang if you need a little bit more security. My bang is pretty full, so I'm just gonna add three pins for a little more security. Now I'm gonna put my bang up, and now I'm gonna do my braid. So if you scared that you're not going to be able to keep the hair in place once you start to braid, I don't always do it, but in this video I'm using a rubber band to go around the hair so that I can put the rubber band around my hair as well and start my braid. So depending on how long you want your ponytail, that's how long you're going to do your braid. Because wherever your braid stops, that's where your tracks are going to start at. So in this video, I'm using 18 inches of BeautiiLinx body wave for my ponytail. I'm using a bundle and a half. And you guys, this is my first tutorial that I've ever done on myself. Um, I was so scared, but it worked. So now just cut the excess braid from out of the rubber band. And now what you're going to do is, I've showed you guys this before. You're going to start and put your glue on the tip. Well, this is how I do it for this particular method. You're going to put a little bit of glue on the end of your track, and then you're going to wrap that. But then for the rest, you're going to use pins. I always use glue at the bottom. If I do it this way, it just gives it more security for me. So you wrap that, and then you're going to blow with the blow dryer. In my other video, I glued the bottom of the braid, and then I didn't put anything else into the braid. You do not need a whole lot of glue, and you do not need a whole lot of pins, no matter which method that you use, because as long as you're securely wrapping it around and it's tight enough, it's not going to matter. You do not need to put glue or pins throughout the whole entire braid. So as you can see, I just began wrapping, and I think I might have used about 4 or 5 pins throughout the entire braid. You do not need a lot. You just wrap, and it's going to stay in place. It's not going to fall. So there goes one bobby pin. Oh, that might be my second one. Please make sure you wrap as close to the track underneath as possible. You don't want any gaps. You don't want your braids to show. You want to make sure that you have enough hair. So if you like it to be full, you're gonna use more than one track. And the longer, also the longer that your ponytail is, the more hair you're gonna need. So I want mine to be a little full. So I'm gonna use like a pack and a half of hair. So that was the end of the first track that I used. Now I'm going to get the second bundle. So now on this part, I'm not going to glue the end of it. I'm going to just take a pin and I'm going to stick a pin. Now while you're pinning it, you want to make sure that you pin into your braid. So you pin downward into your braid and then you begin to wrap. So I'm going to just wrap the rest of this track around the rest of the braid. That's the last of the track. So now we're going to pin it. As you can see, everything is secure. You don't see no braid. You don't see any rubber bands. You don't see any pins. You don't see anything like that. So now, what you want to do is take from the back of your ponytail to do your wraparound. Do not take from the front because it will not look nice. So take from the back. I'm going to spray, brush, and then wrap around. Now this part is really up to you. If you want it to sit up really, really high, like a nice genie ponytail, you can put more hair in. You can do it however you like. That's really up to you. So I'm going in with a flat iron just to secure my wraparound in place. I don't want it to unravel. The heat mixed with the shaper or Got2Be, whichever one you want to use, it helps hold your wraparound in place without having to use pins. If you want to use pins, you can. I don't really like pins at all. So I'm trying to use as least amount of pins as I can. Now let's take our ponytail down. Let's see how we looking. Ow. I'm actually going to be wearing my ponytail to the side. Also, what you want to do is you want to make sure you don't have any bunched up hair. So that's what I was doing with the brush. Pulling any hair out that might have been caught. Now let's get the razor comb and let's do this bang so we can bring the look all together. So this is my best friend. I love using a razor comb. I don't like blunt cuts too much, so I use the razor comb a lot. I want this bang to frame my face, so I'm making the sides a little bit longer. I'm not really a China, straight across China bang person, and I like it to look, I don't really like my bangs to look too even. So the razor comb will help you with that as well. It just won't give you a blunt cut. Now you flat iron. Everything is all set. We are all done. Now here is our finished look. Yes, come through, pony. I didn't do anything to the ponytail. I just left the natural body wave pattern. You can curl it, you can straighten it, you can do whatever it is that you like, and you can also turn it into a nice top knot bun. Look how cute. Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Beauty by Day on Instagram. You can follow me. Um, for bookings, you can go to BeautiiLinx.com. And I'll see you guys later.